This free online tutorial is brought to you by Worker.com, a company that specializes in affordable hotel website design and marketing. If you're currently looking for a profit-optimized hotel website with easy drag-and-drop design, a built-in e-commerce booking calendar, A/B testing functionality, email marketing, affiliate program, lead tracking software, and much more, then head over to Worker.com to see examples of our hotel design and marketing tools in action. So let's get started. In this tutorial, we'll be discussing important hotel website design fundamentals that will help you accept more direct bookings on your hotel's website. The following design principles will help you in a quest to create a beautiful, profit-oriented hotel website. However, before we start talking about our 10 design fundamentals, we need to first discuss a few pre-design considerations. First, begin by defining your website purpose clearly from the beginning. This will help reduce confusion and help you zero in on your hotel website's primary goal. For most hotels, this central goal will be to generate online bookings. Essentially, every design element that you add should support this objective. Having a clear goal in mind will help you determine what design assets get added and which ones don't. Only once you determine your hotel website's purpose can you start designing. Secondly, now that you know what you want your hotel website to do, you can start planning how you want it to look. But again, before you start designing, you should come up with a design style that is clear and consistent, and this means that you should be maintaining the relationship of design assets on all pages within your website. It should be economical by ensuring that you're doing the most with the least. It should be simple, allowing your users to accomplish their goal with the least amount of friction possible. And it should be clear and logical, helping ensure that the visitor avoids confusion during their visit on your website. Remember, your visitors are trying to get from point A to point B. Your hotel's website design should make that process as easy for them as possible. Next, before you start laying down design assets, take the time to consider design conventions in the hotel and accommodation space niche. These conventions are your friends. Since they are familiar to the user, they help dramatically reduce the learning curve. For example, if your goal is to get more direct bookings, then your design priority should be on creating a familiar environment for your users to book with you. The language and placement of your Book Now button should be obvious and familiar to your users. Take your time when designing your hotel's website. Every detail is critical and every pixel is important. Once your site is completed, it will work for you in a digital world that never turns off. Your hotel's website will work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, with these design principles in mind, we can start the design process where we can now start experimenting with layout, symmetry, order, hierarchy, fonts, images, and navigation. Below, you'll find 10 basic design principles to abide by. Less is often more. Only include design elements that support your hotel's website's purpose. Leave room for white space, which will help ensure your design elements have room to breathe. When deciding on fonts, remember to limit your font type choice and font size choice to 3 options. For example, maybe one font for your headlines, another for your body, and maybe a third for your call to action buttons. When deciding on a color palette for your hotel's website, Adobe's free color tool is a great starting point. This tool will help you pick from a list of predefined color palettes. Play around until you get a look that you like. Images speak 1,000 words. This is particularly true in the hotel and accommodation space. Remember, your users are looking for an experience, and your hotel's website should reinforce and strengthen that expectation. Alignment is critical, yet often overlooked part of successful hotel website design. You need to ensure that there is harmony and balance between your design elements, such as your titles, your images, and your body text. Everything should flow smoothly and guide your visitor's eye from one section to the next seamlessly. Using the Worker platform, this is easy using our drag-and-drop design framework. Simply add columns and rows and then add the design element of your choice. Our system will then handle the alignment of everything and ensure that your website looks beautiful on both desktop and mobile devices. Use imagery and icons to communicate and create visual shortcuts. For example, in the hotel space, a calendar icon is often quickly associated with booking availability and pricing. The same is true for the magnifying glass icon, which is often quickly associated with the ability to search a website. When designing your hotel's website, remember to use these visual shortcuts to your advantage. Navigation needs to be well planned and intuitive. You accomplish this by having an understanding of what your users are looking for and then creating a navigation structure that makes it easy for them to find that information. To further refine your hotel's website user-centric design, you need to conduct user tests where you stand over the shoulder of people who are unfamiliar with your website and you give them tasks to complete. For example, you might ask them to book a room, contact you, or find out information on one of your tours. Watch the user as they complete these tasks to see if they experience any friction or confusion. Do they know where to go? Do they get lost? Does it take them a while to find the right links? In the end, did the user find the information they were looking for? Lastly, since a hotel's website is a profit-oriented website, creating a user-centric design is of paramount importance. To push this design principle to its limit, you should engage in a constant A/B testing campaign where you're taking the guesswork out of design decisions and you're allowing data to make the call. So for example, if button A has a 1% conversion rate, but button B has a 2% conversion rate, well, this 1% increase in your hotel website's conversion rate would effectively double your website's profits using your existing traffic base. In another tutorial, which you can find the link to below this video, we cover hotel website A/B testing in much more detail. But for now, just know that you should be constantly A/B testing your landing pages, your email opt-in forms, and pop-ups at a minimum. Even making small conversion rate wins at each of these levels could accumulate into a huge win in a few months from now. Again, A/B testing is built into the Workr platform. This allows you to compare design variations to see which variation leads to better engagement and more bookings. So while your competition might be relying on guesswork and intuition, you can allow data to inform your marketing decisions. Within the Workr system, you can A/B test images, text, headlines, buttons, fonts, colors, calls to actions, and any other design element you'd like. Now head over to Workr.com to find out more about our affordable hotel website design and marketing platform designed to help hotels maximize online booking revenue.